for those of y'all who do not know how my skin used to look, let me drop a couple pictures right here so y'all can see exactly where I've come from. Oof. Woo! Hey LaLa Squad, what it do? It's your girl LaLa and I'm back with a whole nother video. Today is going to be super cute, interesting, and informative. Why? Because I'm finally, after so many months of y'all watching my skin clear up, giving y'all the details on how the hell I got my skin to clear up. Now, one thing that I would absolutely like to tell you guys is that when it comes to skin, please know consistency truly is key. I know that sounds cliche, but trust me, it's very important. So before I go any further, for those of y'all who do not know how my skin used to look, let me drop a couple pictures right here so y'all can see exactly where I've come from. Oof. Oh. Okay, enough. I cannot take no more because quite frankly, honey, I'm not the type of person who lives in the past. I like to live in the present, okay? If you know what I'm saying. So, let me tell y'all the things that I've tried in the past so that way y'all can know some options that may or may not work for you and some things that you might want to consider or maybe not. First, the one thing that absolutely worked for me the both times that I took it in my lifetime, because you're only allowed to take it twice, is Accutane. So Accutane is pretty much a pill that you take on a daily basis from a range of 6 to 8 months that will literally clear your skin up flawlessly. Now, the side effects to Accutane is that it will dry your body out. Do you hear me? It'll literally seem like you were just standing outside in cold air for 10 years because your face is going to be ashy. It's literally going to be flaking from time to time, and it gets so dry to the point where it hurts. When using Accutane, it's so serious that my dermatologist had me to take pregnancy tests every month before giving me a new prescription for the medication. Why? Because it can cause deformities in children. Now, being that I had no intentions whatsoever of getting pregnant at that time, I did not give a finnuck. And not only that, I was young and I said, I don't care. I will go to the freaking casket long as I get to have clear skin while I'm in there. Because another side effect that it had is that it may have caused depression, anxiety, and even suicidal thoughts. Now, thankfully, I didn't have any of those symptoms or side effects. But still, just knowing now that a medication can cause all of that just in exchange for clear skin is quite frankly kind of creepy. Now, lastly, someone ended up telling me that Accutane initially started off as a medication to shrink tumors, okay? And later on, they realized that a side effect of it was to cure acne. And they ended up repackaging it and selling it on the market as that. That's what my esthetician who I'm with now told me. And I'm gonna be honest, I never did my research on it to find out whether or not it was true, but the way that it dried up everything just in my body and stuff, I am not gonna lie, that seems very believable to me. So I took Accutane twice in my life. It very much so did clear up my skin, and it was supposed to be basically the end all be all of my acne, but obviously it did not work, and I literally had to try something else because after those 2 times, honey, I still ended up getting acne. Skin was clear for probably 2 months after each time of taking it for my time span of 6 to 8 months, and shortly after my face just broke out randomly. Now, benzoyl peroxide and tretinoin, aka retin-A cream, are topical medications that you put on your face. You put the retin-A on your face at night, and then you put the benzoyl on your face during the daytime. Now, both of those initially dry your skin out, and I went ahead and paired those two with the doxycycline pills. I know it sounds like a lot, and quite frankly, it was, right? So it did work for me for a while, and eventually I had stopped because I couldn't get the product no more. And then once I tried to get back on it, it did not work for me anymore. It was basically like my skin had became immune to it. Now, I know you're probably like, well, dang, how did you end up trying, you know, something else? How were you able to find it out? The thing about me is I am so consistent with trying to figure stuff out, especially my skin, that you know what, I will try anything once. A lot of times, especially y'all, thank you so much, people would be like, hey Lala, I have something that could work for your skin, try me out. I tried a couple things from different people that actually did not work, but the current regimen that I'm on is the most natural, and it is the most amazing, and it has the best results ever. It's something that I should have done a long time, but I didn't want to because I was so greedy and I didn't want to change my eating habit. So today, the regimen for my skin, believe it or not, is all within my diet. Oh my God. I feel so crazy just saying this on camera, and I feel like I'm about to cry, y'all, because for the longest, I was looking for regimens that could help my skin and basically get the pimples off of my face, make me have less acne. I was so sick of hyperpigmentation and everything along those lines. But literally, I ended up getting with the esthetician that I have today. Her name is Marie Claire, and I'm putting her information below. And she said, listen, it's all in your diet. And she ended up giving me products. Now, the main things that I cannot have, or that I have in moderation, is dairy. Instead of me having milk on a regular basis, I went ahead and made the change to almond milk. Instead of me doing shellfish, no shellfish whatsoever because it has iodine in it, now I just eat catfish, salmon, things like that. Every now and again, you might catch me eating on some crab legs and shrimp with some heavy butter because I absolutely love it, but I don't eat it nowhere near as much as I used to. I make sure I limit my intake of salt, okay? I definitely make sure all of my seasonings are salt-free if possible, and when I'm out to eat, which I try to keep that to a minimum, I make sure that it's not a lot of salt in my food. I'm not gonna lie, when Marie told me that that was the case for what I would have to do for my skin, I told her, are you sure that that's the case? And she was like, yes. And I said, you know what? I am going to try anything once just because I feel like I've tried everything else. And not only that, I've spent so much money on trying to clear my skin. And the whole truth is that the answer was within me the whole time, literally watching what I eat. Now, of course, watching what I eat and making sure to, again, limit the things such as dairy and salt and shellfish and spinach. I was eating so much spinach and didn't even realize that had an effect on my acne. Don't know why. But literally, since I've done that, the difference is obviously insane. And my skin has been so good. Now, what I can say about when I used to use products, the problem was anytime you would stop taking a product, you will automatically get a breakout. The thing with your diet is that's an internal thing, and it goes on as long as you're consistent with it. Now, I will say also too, candy, sugar is not good for your skin, honey. But like I was going to say, I notice whenever I do eat certain things, I know that I'm going to have a pimple coming. For example, I love mac and cheese, okay? I just can't have it as much as I like to anymore. But when I eat macaroni and cheese from Cracker Barrel, honey, I already know that I'm probably going to have a pimple on this side of my face. When I eat some Mike and Ike's, a whole box, which I absolutely love, honey, I already know that I'm going to have probably 2 pimples come up on my face. But now whenever I do have a pimple on my face, I know where it's from. I literally can pinpoint, okay, I should have never had that macaroni. Oh, I should have never had that pizza. You see what I'm saying? I'm so in tune with my skin now, and it feels amazing. Now, in addition to limiting certain things in my diet, it's also the products that she gave me, which she gave me a vitamin C serum. She gave me some kind of depigmenting serum, which is amazing for my hyperpigmentation. She also, of course, does my facials when I go to her monthly, and it's a moisturizing cream that she has. It's also a moisturizing serum. It's the different products that I literally use every day in addition to my diet that just made my life so much better. And I'll tell you what too, I'm not spending nowhere near as much money as I was. Literally, when I was here in Atlanta, I came back to the dermatologist who I went to last year for the first time, and I ended up spending $500 with her for one visit. and I did not see a difference in my skin. And I felt like, you know what, I can do this because I can afford to now, but there's no way that I should have to pay $500 just to feel good in my own skin. And let's be clear, one thing that I absolutely believe, just like any other medical field or anything like that, at the end of the day, prescriptions and all of that extra stuff is a multi-billion-dollar company. So of course a dermatologist isn't going to tell you, well, just clean up your diet, whenever they could be making money off of sending you to go get prescriptions. So I want to personally tell y'all, if you are having problems with your skin, make sure you are changing your diet. It literally all comes from within. Your skin is literally just trying to filter out all of the things that are negative that you're putting into your body. And that's what a lot of people don't know. So whenever you're experiencing issues, like I said, with your skin, literally just start with the inside. Stop eating as much dairy products, honey. Literally do not do spinach. Try not to have as much candy. Just do healthy substitutes. You got almond milk. You could have sugar-free candies. There's so many different ways that you can take better care of your skin. Now, with that being said, I just personally want to tell each of y'all thank you so much for being on this journey with me and also complimenting me on my skin whenever y'all see a difference, because I promise you this road has not been easy. One thing that I never shared was the fact that when people would talk about my skin, it would really hurt me. But because of me having a platform on social media, people act like we don't have feelings and we shouldn't read comments. But honey, when people say stuff about my skin, it really, like, it used to hurt my feelings. It's funny because today, people who haven't watched me in a while will come on my page and be like, your skin is, you know, and say negative things. But it's like, you can't say anything to me today because I came from this. Honey, try a new insult or something like that. But anyways, I hope that this video was very informative for you. And please, by all means, if you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and drop them below. And let's make this an open discussion. Different things work for different people. Maybe you stripping away different things from your diet won't necessarily work for you. But I do recommend that you take an allergy test, go see an allergist, and find out exactly the things that you're allergic to, because a lot of times acne really is just a side effect of the things that you are consuming in your body. Okay? So again, this is your girl LaLa Milan. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Please make sure you go ahead and comment, and by all means turn on your notification bell and subscribe to this channel so you can always keep up with what the hell is going on. I am your girl LaLa Milan, and as always, I love y'all for real. Until next time, bye.